Hi everyone, welcome. I hope that you're doing well today. Today I'm coming to you with my week in review. I want to share some, actually kind of a big array of different things, maybe a couple ideas to pop in your head, and well, let's just get into it. Okay, so first off, I do want to thank everybody for their well wishes and their concerns this past week while I was struggling with my first and hopefully my last bout with kidney stones. I've never had kidney stones before. I hope that I don't have them for another 53 years. That would make me happy. But thank you so much for those of you that left me comments, sent me messages, sent me emails or text messages. I really do appreciate your concerns so much. It really helped me through when I was having some pretty intense pain. Okay, so I don't know about you, but for me, I get really frustrated at Christmas, borderline angry, because everything is so commercialized. It's just really frustrating to me because there is no Christmas cheer. I mean, you have to really look for it. Everybody's in a hurry, everybody's grumpy, everybody's angry, and I just think it's ridiculous, to say the least. So I reared it back and I said, you know what, Trish, you cannot change the world, nor is it your place to. You can change you. So let's do something. Let's do something to bring some spirit to some people that really need it. Now, when I was full-fledged into Mary Kay, I did this thing called Santa for Seniors. I've mentioned it before, so I'm just going to briefly tell you about it in case you are a business owner or it's something that would interest you maybe as a family to do. Everybody worries about kids. I'm kind of helping out with a couple little boys also, but everybody always takes care of kids at Christmas time, which that's where the fun of it is, right? Seeing those little faces light up and those eyes get all bright. But it seems like everybody forgets about senior citizens. So I did this thing, Santa for Seniors, and I would do it with my Mary Kay business, and Jack with his insurance business would join in. And I think the second and the third and the fourth year that we did it, we actually went out and hit other businesses up. Jack did that more than me because I'm not a salesperson. And then we would take those monies, go get and make goodie bags, big goodie bags for the senior citizens. When I did it last, I, with everybody that was so generous, had taken care of 4 different nursing homes. Actually, it was 5, but the one nursing home was split into 4. But it was just amazing, the look on their faces and in their eyes, especially the year that I was able to get them each a teddy bear. I will never forget us walking in with those baskets, and you could see the way I had it wrapped with a clear cellophane. You could see the teddy bear in there, and I mean, it was just like so reminiscent to them. You could just see the joy in their faces. It was just amazing. I just kind of left that with the Mary Kay life because a lot of those girls are still doing things like that. Dear to my heart are shelters for abused women. Children. So I was racking my brain, you know, what kind of things could I do? You know, I donate, I do that kind of thing, but I really wanted to, for Christmas, do something special. Did you see that Zoe hair just fly by? So I looked around, and y'all know I love my Bath & Body Works candles, and actually the mainstay from Walmart are really nice candles also. A lot more budget friendly than the Bath & Body Works. But we always have those glass jars when we're done. I had a couple gift ideas for some friends. What I did was I went to Walmart and I got some of these. I have not cleaned them up. There's still a little bit of glue up here, and that's going to come right off with glass cleaner. Haven't cleaned these up. I just did these. I got these glass jars and these, and I'm making brush holders for some people. I did a trial run on myself first, so I'm going to keep a couple of them. But anyway, I took the empty jars after I cleaned the candle out, and I just took this same, I got it at Walmart, I think it was $2.97, and it really does a lot. And so I just put it on the rim of this. It makes it really cute. I had ordered a bunch of my favorites from Coastal Scents, these brushes. and they were between $1 and $1.25 for some of my favorites. So I'm going to pop those in here, and some lip balms, maybe a little eyeshadow palette, a little blush. You know, there's just so many different things that you can just pop in here very inexpensively, and I'm telling you, these ladies are going to be thrilled. It's just very dear to my heart, so you can always do something like this. This didn't cost me anything. This is going to go a long ways for $3, and I just used this Turbo Tacky. That's what I used. And like I said, stick some eyeshadow brushes in there, maybe some eyeshadow, an eyebrow pencil, a lip balm with a little bit of pigment in it. Those Jordana ones that I love so much, you know, stick one of those in here. Just some odds and ends. If you didn't want to do makeup, you could do a lip balm, hand cream, maybe one of those little miniature hair brushes, a little pair of the gloves that you can get even at the dollar store, the stretchable ones. You can get them at Walmart for $1 too. But just make something that's going to make them feel special. Something else is really good is if you take like a coffee mug, get a nice big coffee mug, put in some hand sanitizer, some gloves, you know, the little gloves I was just talking about, put some of those in, some hand cream, some lip balm, a little packet for hot cocoa, a little hot cocoa mix, things like that. You're giving. They're good to have on hand too at your house in case you have drop-ins. But things like that, and that's what to me holiday is. And I just think it's important, even if you could just do that for a couple people down the road that you know are having some issues, a couple people that just live down the street from you, or maybe they're in your church or some organization. It just, I don't know, that's just to me, that's what makes Christmas. It's just giving to people that don't expect it, but really need it and would never ask. And yeah, so I just wanted to share how simple of an idea, just to grab some things that you have around the house, put another couple bucks in it. And I mean, they have different things. It doesn't have to be rhinestones. And you're really going to make somebody's holiday special. So just an idea, just an idea. I've been kind of doing that as I've been recouping from my kidney stones. So I'm glad they're gone. And I have some projects here done. I have some more to do. Okay, so let's get into my week other than my kidney stones and some little DIY. You know it's not going to be hard for me to be doing DIY because I am not a DIY kind of girl. I'm a here's the money, give me what I want kind of a girl. So some makeup things. I have still been working to get rid of this. It's almost gone. Wearing it again today. We had something going on yesterday. We actually had to go to court, and I wanted something that I knew would work, so I did wear my Laura Mercier yesterday because this sometimes by the end of the day, as you all can see in some of my vlogs, at the end of the day, this is looking a little weak. But I do enjoy it. I like the way it looks when I first put it on, but yeah, I do want to use this up, so I probably, unless I did like I did this week and bring something in for a day or two, I won't talk about foundations too much anymore until this is gone. Something else that I have really, really loved, this should have been before foundation. This is something that I've really loved. Y'all know when I first started using the Pixie Glow Tonic, I really didn't care for it at all. As a matter of fact, I almost threw it away, and then I was going to send it to somebody, and one day I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to sit down and try this again, and I have loved it ever since. This definitely will be a repurchase. It has glycolic acid in it, so it does have a little bit of an exfoliating factor going on there, and I just really can't say enough about it. It really makes my skin look so nice. Even without makeup, I can always tell when I've used this as a toner instead of the witch hazel, which I also love. But these winter months, I need to get rid of the extra stuff that wants to sit on my face, and that helps me do it. Okay, y'all, except for yesterday, like I said, we had something kind of important. I wasn't going to be test driving anything yesterday, so I did wear my Violet Voss Matte About You palette, which I love that palette. I've shared that with you before. But I did want to give another week to these Profusion eyeshadows and the blush and bronze palette again. The Matte About You, I think I threw it or threw it away. But I did want to give these guys another chance. And normally what I do when I'm going through especially my palettes, instead of throwing them out or wherever, sometimes I get boxes together and I just start piling them in boxes, and then I contact somebody through DM, ask them if they're interested in gently used products, and ship them out. I would not even spend postage on this stuff. I would not expect anybody to use this. I would not recommend this to anybody. This, I mean, look at this. Look at the packaging. Now, I have higher end products that are powdery and a little on the messy side. This was ridiculous. This is what I have on my eyes. It's kind of a pretty look. This is a beautiful color. Isn't that beautiful? I love that color. It doesn't stay. See, there's another fleck of it. It's like it just starts flaking off, whatever. It just starts, you know, it gets crumbly. Every time I move my eye, it's going to crumble more. But that color is so, so pretty. And I mean, it has the dream, you know, bone and a little yellow of a color here to use in your brow bone or on your lid. There's so many things to this that I really love, but the formula is not there for me. And y'all know, I am not afraid of some drugstore. I am not afraid of drugstore stuff, but that just, And the metal one, I loved that green. I love that green so much, but it just kept going away. I seriously had a spot from right here to up here in my upper middle crease. There was no color at all. Where as I move my eye, it's just going to flake off. So I have it down here and not up there. But this one, out of all of them, the eyeshadows it's the best. And I don't remember if this one was a $6 one or a $9 one. But once again, I really, really, really suggest instead of that, you go look into the Makeup Revolution. Their palettes with the longer, thinner palettes, thinner pans are nice. So I suggest that, honestly. My opinion only, but that's what I suggest. Now, the Profusion Blush and Bronzer, can't speak. I have this on again today. And here's the colors again. And this, I say, if you're wanting to try some colors, I don't know. I mean, it's just, for this, the color you see will be gone. Will be gone here in probably, I don't know, probably in the next couple hours. It will just be gone. I wanted to share, this is the e.l.f. I think this was labeled as did I keep the box? I apologize, I thought I kept the box. This is the e.l.f. moisturizing. It's metal. It has like a moisturizing thing for your eyes. Little roller ball. You can see the moisture there. Now this has really surprised me. I put it on under my eyes before I even did any concealer. Didn't really notice that much of a difference. I've been dehydrated. So see, that stuff is already flaking down on my face. Okay. So I take this, okay? I've already got my powders on, my concealer. I can take that and roll it on there on top of the powder. Take my little sponge, dot, dot, dot. It doesn't look dry. It doesn't look patchy. It does not disturb the powder, the concealer, anything. It just makes it look a little more hydrated and a little more fresh. I think it was $3, maybe $5. I don't know. But it's like going to be a permanent fixture in my collection from e.l.f. I'm going to link it down below. I'm not linking the Profusion stuff down below because it's nasty. So that's it. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. Stay warm. It is super cold here. Everybody send out positive thoughts and prayers to those people in California that are going through that horrific fire that is just roaring and destroying so many homes, so much property, so many wildlife. Just know that if your family are going through that, so many of us here are keeping you in our thoughts and prayers. Thank you all again so much. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow.